Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts.
Express, you're late. And this, unsung guest.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Adventurine.
I will, naturally. Everyone, give it up for Mr.
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and her identity...
They do. Because she's the only one who saw all 3 homicides.
3 homicides?
That's right, madam. The 3rd one is about to happen right now, right here. In clock, a truly grand death. You, and you. All you. The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards? The architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. Oh, and fate spin the wheel, a daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh, for the Emperor Lord! All right. Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the game begin!
As one.
Step up, let's see ya!
You've got destined for oblivion. Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
In the mood for another beating?
Secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You've got... Prepare for some confidence.
Destined for oblivion.
All things in this world, human creations.
That's all you got?
A quick divination. Commencing support.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Nice, like a good my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Down from above. You've got it.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free will, or what I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
In the mood for another beating?
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Prepare for some...
Enemy targets detected.
That's all you got? How's this take?
Thanks for the support.
Free will, or was it?
I see through you. Converge and awaken. Yin and yang. All things in this world. Human creations.
Down from above. Step up, let's see.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion.
Quick divination.
In the mood for another beating? Slice like a good, my friend. Indulge yourselves!
Commencing support.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You've got a keen eye.
Still waters of oblivion. Again.
Prepare for some.
No matter.
Time to mix things up.
Don't worry.
Enemy
It's just a
targets
scrape.
detected.
Even on a losing streak, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The chance, perhaps the potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble. Serendipity!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
In the mood for another beating?
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Commencing support.
Destined for oblivion.
I see through you. All things in this world. Human creations.
Prepare for some.
Bad luck.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this take?
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
A quick divination.
It's all or nothing! Slice like a my friend. Indulge yourselves!
Together as one. Ready for another?
Play down from the
And yang.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
time to mix things up.
Don't worry,
I see
it's
through
just a
you.
scrape.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Confidence.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Came together. All things in this world. Human creations.
Step up, let's see ya.
In the mood for another beating? Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! And
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
It's all or nothing!
nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Step up, let's see ya.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Down from
In the mood for another beating?
Destined for oblivion.
A quick divination. Together as one. Commencing support.
It's all or nothing!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Everybody's like that. Down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I feel that free?
Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last chip. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble. Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
You're leaving?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Penacony. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone. And they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk. And together, they weave a great shadow.
There are always those who rise from the shadows.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes, am I the same?
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the nihility's end. wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream. As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
What is this place? A gigantic black hole. Have I... Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have.
If you come out alive after 2 days, it proves that you're the real deal.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The nihility envelops everyone equally. Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility. That's all.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. So, is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX. Under the watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to stop. Real death does not exist in Penacony's dreamscape.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the to use this dream death to get there. To that promised land Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connect.
It's that person's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders, this dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean. That barrier they built keeps death out.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has. I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take
Hint. Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks. But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need...
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcast. You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. You possess great cunning, deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides, constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others. And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you lose the bet.
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it? But allow me to point out a mistake. Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Adventurine stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage. If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket, and after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours. Have you never wavered?
Wavered? Of course I have. But I can only bank on my own good fortune. Because other than that, I have nothing.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, why are we born into this world?
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny.
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life. But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life slumber? Because we are not ready for the final rest. So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Then I shall get going.
Mister? You're leaving? You ultimately chose to...
Yes. Because they are not here.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very...
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day. But not now. There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gaiathra Triclops, and know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with my Fitzo. Until that time comes, I should be preparing.
Preparing? For what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakavasha.
I know you'll be able to do it.
Well, of course. For I am a child who...
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? Maybe you can help. What do you say? One last time?
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
The light of the Adventurine stone has disappeared. This only represents one.
He kept his promise and got what he wanted.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory.
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting. I come for an audience. I come to fill wine, and I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall, all for the Amber Lord.
You're awake. I've been waiting on you for quite a while. I didn't do anything but wait for you to wake up. You've met me before. I'm Sam, a Stellaron hunter. I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal, but I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it, This world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script. Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains. I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf, and so there is only one method that I use. This is to show you.
All that I am.
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls, traps everywhere. The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic. You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. The moment that ambassador walked out the doors of the mansion, I knew what he was trying to do. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me. Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage? Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve, telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival. Isn't that right, my brother?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the...
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar, and the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security op from all 52 loyal family members. When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade, a complete Gallagher. Tell me I'm wrong, minion of the Enigmata.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone mean death are linked. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. The answer to a question. You devil. You wretched, despicable dog.
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks, after 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I already told you! We can talk things out!
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying...
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
A Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding a gun is considered a hijack?
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. And none of them are pretty stories.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Ranger. Of course, I know you won't believe me. Which is also why, similarly, see the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves, huh?
Recognize.
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Xianzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. And we ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. All right then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. And let's see if my answers can't turn your trust.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand...
All right then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
Ah, my friend, this question is a hard one. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt. With the...
This reply does not instill trust. and only makes your predicament.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please.
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could...
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. Ugh, she scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter.
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you. It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status. Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough. So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger. And we don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do?
I don't intend to do anything.
That's not up to you. Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that there's still, be it reality or dream. Staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity, but now this night sky has been mercilessly severed.
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually two.
That's not the point.
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually two blades, just that the second one was faster.
Point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all-embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them. The planet of festivities has no place for you. A puppet of nihility.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dream Master.
That's just another reason that you...
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me. We are one.
Is this the united as one that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,300...
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave, Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not asking.
If you think you can.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The chords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do 137 individuals, that is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. And here I stand again, about to add another mark.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river. Leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, and even more so when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength, Acheron. A befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have dropped.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Yeah, what about it? Oh, Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing?
Oh, it was just those chips you normally see.
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the dream.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean?
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to—
Thank you. As appreciation, Oh. Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. There could be an unexpected treat. All right. It looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.